relationships are negotiated, and that negotiation window never closes. I mean, there's a formula for success in a relationship, and the formula is this. It's a function of how well it meets the needs of the two parties involved. And in order to be successful, you need to learn what her needs are and make it your life's mission to meet them.
Yes.
Okay? And you need to learn what his needs are and make it your life's mission to meet them.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Marriage is not 50-50. I hate all of these self-appointed motivational speakers and all that get out there and talk about marriage is 50-50. It's not 50-50. Marriage is 100-100. Yep. Yeah. Everybody has to be all in all the time. It's 100-100. And it is a learned skill set. And I'll bet neither one of you did everything you needed to do to get ready to get married before you got married.
I agree.
And one of the things I want you to do now, 10 years into the mission, is to go through some premarital counseling.
Thank you.
Okay. 10 years into the mission. 10 years into the mission. I want you to sit down and talk about all the things that are topics in a marriage. Everything from parenting philosophy and religion and sexual expectations and division of labor and finances and future planning and all of those things that go into a marriage. And I want you to negotiate till you come up with a plan that both of you can be really excited about.
Okay.
And you have a particular important role here, because if you're going to be a teacher, a leader, a provider, and a protector, the things that are important for the role of the man in the family, then you need to hold yourself to a particularly high standard.
Yes.
A particularly high standard. And if you wake up every day and ask yourself a simple question, what can I do today to make my wife's life better? You'll be amazed how things can begin to change. And I want to bring some help to you two, some professional help to you two.
Thank you.
In terms of some relationship counseling, to sit down and help broker this for you so you have a plan. I don't think you're in particular trouble here, but I do think that let's do some preventative work here. Let's do some planning for the future. Let's do some things where you really do have a plan.
Okay.
And then you have to make a decision as to who you let into your world and into your life. And if they want to focus on how you got into this marriage and what has happened in the past, and if that's toxic for your relationship, then you have to put up some barriers. If they say, you know what, we're going to come into this with an open mind and have an appreciation for there being a new day here. You're not perfect. Has he made some bad choices and bad mistakes? Yes. Have you made some bad choices and bad mistakes?
Absolutely.
Yes. You've been unfair. You can't run and cry on your mother's shoulder in the bad times and then expect her to forget about all of that when you feel better the next day. That's not fair to your mother to do that. It's not fair to your father to do that.
And I'm sorry.
So you really need to mature beyond that.
I will.
But extended family is very important. These children having relationship with all four of their grandparents is very important. Both of you should advocate for your children, but you do that only by being realistic and holding them to the highest standards of being the best person they can be, the best mother, the best wife, the best husband they can be. And you do that best by example rather than by preaching and words.